Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Infinite Warfare Zombies Top 5. Today guys, we're going to be counting down the top 5 weapon variants in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now I tweeted this out on Twitter and a lot of people responded, so all you guys, thank you. You are the real MVP. And if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications. And also don't forget to enter the giveaway for a chance to win Call of Duty World War II. The link is down in the description if you guys are interested in that. And without further ado guys, let's get into the top 5 Infinite Warfare weapon variants. Now keep in mind, there are a lot of different variants, so I tried to include the ones that I got the most on Twitter or from personal experience. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Alright guys, so we're going to have 2 honorable mentions in this list, and the first one is going to be the Hailstorm Ordnance. Now this is a very strong pistol, and you can even buy it in the spawn room on Spaceland. And the good thing about the Ordnance is it only shoots 1 bullet at a time, and it's like a shotgun slug in a sense. It's a very strong bullet. Now this thing can literally, the first fruit that spawns on Spaceland, you can knock off its face mask, its helmet type thing with the head, and then you can shoot him in the head while he's running and kill him in 2 shots, which makes it insanely powerful. Now obviously you can pack punch it and get it even more strong and more powerful, and it's gonna last you well up to round 20, still getting 1-shot kills to the head, which is super good. And the Ordnance, you can actually shoot it pretty fast if you have a good trigger finger, so it definitely makes an effective weapon. Now it's not really good if you shoot it at like the chest or the body of zombies, but once again the heads will literally disintegrate as soon as you shoot it with the Ordnance, making it very good. Now the other honorable mention is going to be the Oni Kaiken or Kaiken. I don't really know how to say it, to be honest with you guys, but this is the variant of the Oni that also shoots 1 bullet. Now this one is extremely strong as well. It's going to do the same exact thing to the brutes. You can literally kill a brute in 2 bullets, which is ridiculous. Now the thing about the Kaiken or Kaiken is you have to kind of charge it before it shoots, so there is like a half a second delay there, so that kind of does suck. And since it's an energy weapon, it only kills 1 zombie at a time or 1 clown at a time, so it can be a little bit hard to deal with in the later rounds if you're like camping with it. But other than that, it's actually a very viable gun to use if you want to just have a strong gun overall that's going to last you past round like 10 and still get 1-shot kills. It's a really good gun, but it's not going to be as effective as the Ordnance because you can't shoot it as fast as the Ordnance. So the Oni Kaiken comes in at the other honorable mention spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Kendall Dominion variant. Now you may not have heard of this one because you actually have to unlock it in multiplayer by getting the JTF Wolverines to level 20. Now the good thing about the Dominion is it's going to add extra bullets to each clip that you have. So instead of starting with 12 bullets when you spawn in, you're gonna have 14 bullets per clip, which makes it really good, and you'll have more ammo in reserve. And this also stacks when you have extended mags, which makes it really nice. And also when you pack a punch it, you're gonna have 108 bullets in reserve instead of 90, so you get an extra 18 bullets. So it's really nice to have, and when you double pack it, you get even more bullets. So it's always nice to have this if you are able to get to level 20 with the JTF Wolverines. Now I know it's kind of hard to do, and it's not really like something you want to do, because for me, for example, like I don't want to play multiplayer because I'm not a fan of advanced movement, but still it's definitely a really good thing, and it's worth getting the extra ammo in your Kendall because, as you know, most people like to pack their Kendalls whenever they get it, so it's a good variant to have, and that's why it came in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the epic variant of the Reaver, and it's called the Machete. Now what it does is fatal melee attacks with this weapon cause enemies to explode. So it literally makes any zombie that you knife with this gun out to explode. It looks like in the picture that it has a blade at the end, but you can't really tell like when you're using the weapon, but it still does look really cool. And another good thing about it is it also has stockpiles, so you have extra ammo in the clips for the Reaver as well when you use this weapon. You're gonna notice that some of these allow you to have more bullets, and that just makes the weapon so much better overall. So I would definitely say that the Machete is a great variant to have on the Reaver. You can buy it inside of the heebie-jeebies on Shaolin Shuffle for only 1,000 points. So if you have this ability, it's definitely going to be worth using. So the Machete comes in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is unfortunately another one that you have to get in multiplayer, and this one is the FHR40 Windfall. Now, you only unlock this at level 50 when you're using the JTF Wolverines, so it is a grind and a half, but if you play multiplayer anyways, I would definitely recommend going for this one. Now, what this does is kill an enemy, it refills a portion of your health. So if you kill a zombie, it's going to refill your health a little bit, which is extremely good. So if you ever are using this in like a boss fight or something, it's way easier to get off a red screen basically instantly. So that is definitely very, very good. And also it also has stockpile, so it's going to increase the ammo as well, and the ammo capacity is increased a ton. Like, I think the single pack-a-punch version has 180 bullets in a clip instead of 100, which is ridiculous. And even the double pack version is going to have even more ammo in a clip, so you're going to have a ton in reserve as well. So I would definitely recommend that if you guys do end up playing multiplayer in Infinite Warfare, go for the Windfall, because it is extremely good and probably one of the best zombies weapons that you can use in Infinite Warfare Zombies. All right, guys, coming in at the number 2 spot is an assault rifle known as the Type 2, and the epic variant of it is called the Butcher. Now, this gun is ridiculously good because, as you know, the Type 2 can split into 2 weapons. Now, the Butcher has 2 different things that make it awesome. The first thing is 87, and alternate mode now fires as akimbo shotguns. So it shotguns instead of a submachine gun when you make it akimbo. That is really good. And also it has readiness, which allows to reload faster when the mag is low. So you can reload it really fast and you can shoot and basically spray like akimbo shotguns. So it is definitely one of the best variants. It's super good for any of the boss fights, especially the Beast from Beyond. It's really good. So I'd highly recommend that if you guys get the ability to use the Butcher, definitely use it, because it is so worth it to use, and it's definitely a lot of fun to use as well. And coming in at the number 1 spot, and this is probably no surprise to anyone that has played a lot of Infinite Warfare Zombies, and that is going to be the Mauler variant, the Sentinel. Now, the Sentinel has 2 awesome abilities. The first one is called Haste, and it slightly increases your movement speed. So having an LMG, as you know, the movement speed isn't usually that great because it's heavy, so you can't move as fast. But with Haste, it allows you to move faster, so it kind of feels like you're using an assault rifle instead of an LMG, so it can help you get out of tricky situations and just move faster overall, which is definitely very, very nice. Now, the best ability in Infinite Warfare Zombies is called Slicer, and what it does is it fires a vertical column of bullets with each shot. So this is really, really good. Instead of it counting as 5 bullets, it counts as 1 bullet. And when you double pack a bunch of the Mauler, it already has 262 bullets, so you basically never run out of ammo, and you have a ton in reserve as well, which is awesome. Now, shooting 5 bullets at once also does a ton of damage to things like the mammoths on the Beast from Beyond, or the rhinos, which is really nice. Also, shooting the Rat King on Shaolin, it's really good. Anything that has or requires a bullet sponge of shots, it's going to do so much work, and it's by far the best gun in Infinite Warfare Zombies, hands down. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of the best variants in Infinite Warfare Zombies. If you guys disagreed with my list, let me know why down in the comment section, and tell me what variant you thought should have been on the list if I didn't mention it. Now, there are a ton of really, really good ones. There's a really good NV4 called the Flatline, which is really good. There are definitely a ton of really, really good ones, but at the same time, I couldn't put it on the list just because I didn't think it was as good as some of the other ones that I did mention. And also on Twitter, a lot of people recommended all of these as well. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to enter my Call of Duty World War II giveaway. It's going to be linked down below. And also, guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications. That'd be greatly appreciated. Have an amazing day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.